Taylor Swift is back on the field to support her man, and their love story is as good as it gets. Welcome to Celeb Culture. Today we will be taking a look at all the moments that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce shared at the AFC Championship game, starting with their arrival and ending with them celebrating their victory in each other's arms. If you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Now let's get started. As we always do, we will begin from the very beginning. Taylor and her whole family came to watch the championship game between the Chiefs and the Bills. Taylor looked completely adorable, and everyone was dressed in the Chiefs' colors. She went all out with her Louis Vuitton outfit, wearing a black beanie, jacket, and gloves that all matched. Fans observed that she was wearing the same black skirt that she wore to the AFC Championship last year. She has admitted that she is somewhat superstitious and most likely wanted to ensure that the Chiefs won again this year. Pinochet greeted everyone as she walked to her assigned suite with her family.
Hi guys. How are you? Hi Taylor.
Travis also arrived looking very handsome, dressed in a suit and tie. This was the game that would determine whether or not the Chiefs would qualify for the Super Bowl. The team made their way to the field, and everyone was excited and prepared to put forth their best effort. When the game began, Travis emerged from the tunnel and performed his signature archer move, which sent the crowd in the stadium into a frenzy. Everyone was praying for the Chiefs to make it to the Super Bowl, which created a tense atmosphere in the suite. Whenever the Chiefs scored, Taylor cheered just like everyone else did. As always, Travis played with skill, catching the ball and avoiding the other players. As Taylor watched the game unfold, she was both shocked and overjoyed. The players performed excellently, despite the fact that the Bills made things very difficult for them. The Bills are considered one of the top teams in the NFL, but they are not better than the Chiefs, of course. Jason was there too, and he showed his love and support by wearing his brother's jersey number with pride. Patrick Mahomes was also impressive, scoring 2 touchdowns and sending the entire stadium into a frenzy. The score was tied at 29-29, and everyone was anxiously waiting and hoping for the Chiefs to win. The entire family of Travis and Taylor was gathered together in the suite, watching the game. The Chiefs won the game, as they always do, but it was a very stressful game. Phillips, a player for the Bills, became aggressive after one of Patrick's touchdowns and bumped into Travis. However, Travis did not retaliate, and Phillips drew a penalty flag that worked in the Chiefs' favor. Taylor was standing in the suite, watching the scene unfold. She was anxious and stressed out, just like any other football fan would be. In the end, the Chiefs won with a score of 32-29, and everyone was overjoyed. Confetti rained down as excitement and happiness filled the air. It was indeed another memorable day in Chiefs history. The Super Bowl will be the next and last game. Just like last year, Taylor left the suite and walked to the football field with Donna, who is Travis's mom. Travis has not yet made a decision about whether or not he will play next season. In March of that year, Travis had not yet made a decision about whether or not he will play next season. If he chooses to retire, this game will be the second to last one he plays, and the Super Bowl will be the last. Jason mentioned it on his late night show, saying that he doesn't know how many games Travis has left and if he will be able to see him again. As a result, the last 2 games are extremely significant for all players. As everything unfolded, Taylor met people in the field and appeared to be astonished. They went to meet Travis, and Taylor met up with his teammates on the way there. Cameras were everywhere, prepared to record every single moment that occurred between them. He greeted his mother first, as he always does, and then he went to give Taylor the biggest kiss. When I saw it happen, I cried because it was so sweet and wholesome. When they met, the joy on their faces was priceless. She began to speak like an excited child, touching his hair and smiling like a girl who had just been struck by Cupid's arrow. If you have been keeping up with Taylor for some time, you would know how much she has longed for a love like this. She wrote songs like Love Story and You Belong With Me in the hopes that someone would love her as much as she loves them. And now we all get to see that happen in front of our own eyes. The expression on her face when she looked at him and smiled showed that she was the happiest she had ever been in her life. It's like watching your favorite book character finally get the happy ending that they deserved. And we all know Taylor has been through every heartbreak before Travis finally came into her life. They kissed every few seconds and swayed in each other's arms, making it feel like a scene from a romance movie. They were surrounded by noise, but it felt like the world had come to a standstill and they were able to enjoy their moment. I have never witnessed a more wholesome moment in my life. After they came together, he held her tightly and didn't let her go for even a moment. Travis is definitely the kind of guy you would want to marry, and I am really looking forward to the day they tie the knot. Travis introduced Taylor to his friends, and they all greeted everyone at the same time.
Nobody has some big Tommy Bells. One of the greatest to ever play the game. You already know, we just trying to be great with you, man. Drive. You know, we just following your footsteps, big dog.
And you're going back to the same place that normally.
Come on now. Hey, Super Bowl, right? Hey, try.
Then, as he always does, Travis delivered his famous speech, acting silly and having a good time. Taylor's reaction was sweet and adorable. She laughed out loud when she saw him talking and singing. Travis was seen laughing out loud at something she said while they were walking together toward the locker room. Travis held her in his arms and kissed her on the head with love while she bounced up and down like a joyful baby. Despite all of the cameras that were around them, they appeared to be in their own little happy bubble, which was so adorable and sweet. As everyone congratulated them on their victory, they walked with their arms around each other.
Let's go!
Travis had to go into the locker room to change, so he and she had to be apart for a little while, even though he didn't want to be. After putting his suit back on, he gave interviews following the game. He stated that he was prepared for the next game, which was his ultimate objective.
Kansas City, playing with the guys and everybody in this building, man. It's a special, special place, and we feel that every single day, and we just try to take.
Later, they were seen celebrating with their families and friends in the suite, and it was the ideal conclusion to an ideal day. Tell me what your favorite moment was, and I will see you all in the next video.